how's everybody doing? Tonight I am making steaks with my favorite rice-a-roni stir-fried rice and some shrimp. Here are all the seasonings that I use. I got my garlic salt, my favorite Winco parsley, my favorite famous Dave's, and my black pepper. This is just what I like to have sometime when I'm cooking. So here we go. I got my sticks on, and I got my rice in. I had already put some butter in here so that the rice cooks fairly well. So I'm going to go ahead and let this get brown. Once this is brown, go ahead and put 2 cups of water. Let that boil for a minute, and then put the seasoning in, and then go from there. So with the steaks, these are pretty big, so time to rotate them. And with these big old guys over here, I'm going to go ahead and take my time. So I got this on a medium cook. Thing about these is you don't want to cook them too fast and make them stiff. You want a nice juicy steak. Just waiting on my rice to get a little bit dark, and then we'll put in the cups. So as you're waiting for your rice to brown, it's very smart and it's a good idea to make sure that you are rotating it, turning your rice around, not letting it sit too long. And I do have it on medium heat just so it doesn't, if you go on low heat, it'll take forever to brown. If you go on high, you end up burning it. So I'm just on medium. As you can see, it's starting to brown up. So now I think I'm pretty much, see how brown it is? So now I think I'm going to go ahead and put in my 2 cups of water. So now I got my water and my rice. I'm going to go ahead and let that boil for maybe about 2 or 3 minutes. Then I'm going to insert the seasoning packet. I'm going to get ready to flip my steaks over. Just taking my time with these. Don't want to rush them. Want them to be just right. So my rice is ready for the packet. I'm going to put that in. I'm going to go ahead and mix that around. And this has to cook for 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm going to just cover that. So I let my rice cook for 15 minutes. And it's done. Looks great. Steaks are doing great. So now I just turn on my shrimp. There's a little water in there, so I'm going to go ahead and let that boil. Let that water boil out. Then I'm going to go ahead and add some butter. Now, shrimp does not take very long to cook, so I'm just got this on a very low setting. I'm going to go ahead and spin this around. As soon as the water is almost gone, see there's a little left, I'll go ahead and put in my butter and go from there. So I just put my butter in. Let that go ahead and melt. Once that melts, I will go ahead and put some honey in here to help thicken it up. This is the honey I use. It works very good. I love it. My favorite. So I think I'll just go ahead and pour some in there, get it ready. It actually helps make it a little thicker. Not only that, it leaves a nice, crispy coating on the shrimp. And I got this on medium heat. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on a low, real low heat so that my shrimp don't overcook. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into a sauce so I can pour my shrimp over the steak when it's done. Now that it's all melted, I'll go ahead and put in my Parmesan cheese. Now this really helps thicken it up. I use quite a bit. You can use whatever you want, however you want it. And just mix that around. And you can already see it kind of thickening up from the cheese. This is going to be a really good spread over them steaks. And I'll go ahead and let this sit for about 5 minutes on really low temperature, on really low cook. So here's the finished product. I have my shrimp. You see how that turned into a nice thick sauce. Put the shrimp and the sauce on my steak and a couple pieces of shrimp on my rice. It took me about 45 minutes to an hour to cook everything just because I did my steak on low heat so I could have a nice juicy steak. Yummy. Hope everybody has a good night. Hope you liked the video. Have a good evening.